Today we are talking about assumptions and the importance of persisting in them. So let's get into it, guys. Hello everyone, my name is Al and welcome to my channel Simply Create with Al. And if you're new here, please go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I am here making manifesting easier for you, sharing all my tips and advice so that you can use them to create the life I've always dreamed of. And if you're in need of coaching, I am having a sale because I want to thank you guys for being part of this community. I have over 2,000 subscribers. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. So go down to my description box, all information's there, and take advantage of this sale, okay? But right now, let's get into today's topic. So today we're talking about assumptions, but before I get into it, I have a couple of things to talk to you guys. The first one is, in August, I'm taking 2 weeks off and I'm flying to Greece. So I won't be here around all the time, checking the comments and answering them, but whenever I can, I will be here. And if you are one of my clients, many of you are, I'm going to be sending an email explaining everything, how it's going to be. But basically, I will not be answering emails during this time. I will be taking emergency calls though. So if you're going through something really difficult, let me know and we are going to arrange a time, okay? Other thing, I will have pre-recorded videos, okay? I will be having pre-recorded videos over here. I'm not leaving you guys alone. But today we are talking about assumptions and it's going to be such an interesting video because I'm going to bring a little bit of science into it and we are going to talk about how cognitive behavioral psychology sees assumptions, and then we are going to talk about manifestation. In cognitive behavioral psychology, we know that there is a dynamic between thoughts, emotions, and behavior. So basically, our thoughts create our emotions and influence our behavior, how we act, how we react, our decisions. And assumptions are thoughts. That's why in psychology, we tell clients, if you don't know what's going on, always assume the best. Always assume what makes you feel good about what's going on. For example, if your boss is rude to you, you can say, he doesn't like me. That's going to make you feel bad, right? But you could say, he's just in a bad mood, okay? He is maybe having trouble at home, problems, health problems, or maybe he's too stressed out or she's too stressed out. And that's going to make you feel better about the situation. It's not personal, it's not about me. So that's something that happens because our thoughts create our emotions and it influences how we behave. So if you assume the best, you're going to have good emotions about it and you are going to behave in a way that you are not taking it personally, for example. To talk about assumptions in science, we are not 100% right when we assume something. That is a big plus because we can question anything that's showing up in front of us. So what psychology is telling us is that everything that happens in front of us and we create a judgment on it, okay? It's all through our lenses. We are assuming things through our lenses, through our beliefs, through our self-concept, right? Through who we are as people. And that's why it has a personal component, unless you take a look at it from a camera perspective. And you will see when you look at situations from a camera perspective, what we rarely do, right? Then there is no emotions connected to it. And when it comes to manifestation, we have to understand that assumptions are beliefs, stories we have been telling ourselves over and over and over again. And because we have been telling it to ourselves for such a long time and we really believe in those stories, it keeps repeating in our reality, okay, in the 3D world. So to demonstrate how important your assumptions are, I have this client and he was going through a divorce. He separated from his wife and he knew he didn't have a good self-concept, and he had some not so nice assumptions about his wife and the relationship and so on. So I put a plan together for him, and he basically should work on his self-concept as well as listing down the assumptions he had about his wife, his relationship, and everything that was going on. And he should change it. And the new assumptions should become his affirmations. Basically, it took him a few days to work this out. And he told me that it didn't take really long. Basically, the next day, things started to change for him. The divorce came to a halt, and suddenly he was getting contact from his wife, and in the end she even told him that she loves him. So take a look at this and see how your assumptions are important in your life, how they create what is going on around you. It takes you to really change them, to really accept the new story, to get a new result. And I totally understand that when we create a new assumption for something, it feels a little bit weird. It feels odd or sometimes even untrue. And that's totally normal. That's why I am making this video. It is normal to feel that it doesn't fit to what you are seeing or to what you are perceiving from the 3D. And it is so because you are not in the state that is true. You understand? So what you have to be doing when you decide to change the story, to change your assumptions, to change your beliefs, is to start telling yourself a new story. And when you start telling yourself a new story and you perceive in that story, you perceive in that assumption, then you are going to see the changes. You will see the world changing for you. So do this. Change your story. Change the story you have been telling about yourself, you have been telling about what's going on around you, and that you have been telling about what you're manifesting. Persist in that story. Persist until you feel that it is your reality, that it is true, and then see the world changing to prove to you that you are right. Okay guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and we are going to talk soon. Bye guys.